Story of Jamsetji Tata. His full name was Jehangir Ratanji Dave Tata. Though he was better known as JRD, his two admire. JRD was born on July 29, 1904 in Paris. He was the second child of Ratanji Dave Tata and his French wife Sonie. JRD's mother was a woman of strong willpower. She would single-handedly manage the day-to-day problem and complications. She brought up her five children with great care and perseverance. For all this, RJD admired his mother a lot. Those days, the family had to keep settling between India and France every year. As a result, JRD never managed to settle down at one school. He did some schooling in Paris, Bombay, and Yokohama, but most of his education was in France. It is said of JRD that he spoke French better than English and both better than any Indian language. To enhance his fluency in English, he joined an English grammar school. Now, it so happened that Louis Bellart, the first man to fly across the English Channel, had a house on the coast of France near the Tata's country home. Blériot's pilot used to land a small plane on the beach when he gave a joyride to JRD, and that was the day the 15-year-old JRD JRD decided that he would fly an aeroplane someday. And make a mark in the aviation industry. However, year passed and JRD grew up. He was dropped into French army for a mandatory on-year period. I am telling a story of JRD, Mr. JRD Tata. Wanted to extend his stint in the force so that he could avail of chance to attend a renowned horse riding school, but his father did not want him to continue in the army. So JRD quit the French army, and while doing so, fortunately, he saved his life. Shortly thereafter, the regiment he served in wiped out while on an expedition in Morocco. I shall better set my mind on securing an engineering degree from Cambridge, though JRD, but his father summoned him to India. He soon found himself in a country he was far from familiar with, but young JRD was well aware of his obligations to the family he belonged to. On his 21st birthday in 1925, JRD wrote a letter to his father. One more year has fallen on my shoulders. I have been looking I have been looking back and also deep inside myself with the miraculous eyes on consequence, and have been trying to find out whether during this last year I have gained in experience or wisdom. I haven't found out much yet. JRD father Ratanji realized it was time to bring. JRD's father Ratanji realized. JRD's father Ratanji realized it was time to bring JRD's in, into family businesses. At that time, Ratanji was involved in Tata Sons. The businesses was growing at a rapid pace, and it required mature and thoughtfully people to turn it. One day he called Giardi and said, "I want you to join me as soon as possible. I want you to join me." JRD could not defy his father. So in December 1925, he entered the Tata Sons and a prepared appearance. He even had to forego his ambition of studying at Cambridge. It was the beginning of an altogether new and challenging phase in JRD's life. Every often he would become beyond due to lack of formal education, but he resolved to come over it. "I shall never let my shortcomings affect my life," he would think, and he found a way out. JRD started reading book every day after office hour, so deeply he plunged into that once while recovering from typhoid. He come back from the office and started studying. His sister Robbie saw his and said, "You need to take rest, Jay. You are already unwell and tired. Please stop reading." JRD replied, "I want to be worthy of the Tatas." As day passed, he studied many books on management and businesses. ओके गाइस, आज के लिए बस इतना ही। कल फिर आएंगे।